Who doesn't want their life to be simple? We all want to get things very easily in life. Lesser the pain and struggle, the more happy we will be. But does life ever listen to our fancy thoughts? Never. This quote is very famous among all of us. When you really want something, all the universe conspires in helping you achieve it. Jay's story is a great example for that. When everyone wanted to become a lawyer or a doctor, there was this kid who wanted to become a chef. His passion created a big turmoil in the family, as it is not a traditional profession that one chooses. His dad, like every other dad out there, wanted him to become an engineer or a teacher. But his loving mom saw the passion in his eyes and convinced his dad to let him chase his dreams. His journey as a hotel management student finally started. He stepped in with a lot of happiness. Little did he know what future had in store for him. The internship days were like hell for him. They made the students to work more than 15 hours a day with a namesake stipend. Every day when he reached back to his room, his feet was in such a pain that he started regretting his choice. But a supervisor saw his pain and asked him what he wanted. He said, "Sir, I wanted to become a chef, not a housekeeper." He was immediately posted to the kitchen where he thought he could finally chase his dreams. But God had planned some more twist in his life. All the chefs there ensured his life in the kitchen was miserable. They never taught him anything. He begged them without any luck. Every day in the hot kitchen felt like a punishment for him. Finally, life had broken him and he gave up on his dream to become a chef. The only thing he wanted was to run from that kitchen. As time went by, he got offered a job in the food and beverages section as a bartender. It was a big task for him as he was a teetotaler, but he was ready to take up anything that got him away from the kitchen. With some training, he got comfortable in this new role. Everything was going smoothly. A good job, peaceful work environment, and a happy life. Working in a multi-star restaurant, he even got the chance to meet very influential people, including several famous actors and actresses. He was finally enjoying his life. Destiny is something indeed beautiful. You never know how things are going to change. There was a spoken English class conducted for the staffs of the hotel. Only 2 from each department got selected and Jay's name was not even in the list. But suddenly his teammate called in sick. Jay was about to leave after his work when his manager called him. He was asked to attend the class instead of his teammate. But little did he know that this meeting was going to change his life altogether. Coming from a normal household, Jay did not have great confidence with his English language. That was one of his shortcomings. Especially being a bartender, his job demanded him to interact with international guests. So he took this opportunity with great happiness. There he met Manjula ma'am, who was more than happy to help him overcome his issues. She gave him so much courage and confidence to help him get better. One day, he got a notice about a national level competition being held in search of India's best bartender. He really wanted to try it out, but was reluctant as his English was weak. But Manjula ma'am's word inspired him to believe in himself and he went ahead to participate. From so many tough competitors who participated, Jay emerged as India's second best bartender. The joy he had when he got the award cannot be expressed. He made his parents proud. His dad could now happily say that he is proud of his son. He got an offer to be a part of the crew in a ship that travels around the world. Life was finally being fair to him for the pains he had to go through earlier. There was a small stomach pain that kept troubling him, but he did not pay much attention. Until one day, things went beyond his control. He was suddenly diagnosed with a severe appendicitis. It had even ruptured and the fluid acted as a poison which spread through his body. It was so severe that all the doctors had only one thing to say to him, which broke his heart. "Jay, you have approximately 8 hours to live. Inform your parents. We are sorry." These words just broke his weak heart. The thought of death completely devastated him. He was just getting back his life. His hotel manager's wife did not give up on him. She called every single doctor that she knew who could help him. Finally, she got hold of a doctor who was supposed to go to Dubai that night but had to cancel as the plan was called off. He immediately offered his help and Jay was rushed to his hospital. He looked at Jay and asked him, "Do you trust God? If so, pray very well, because I cannot guarantee you anything." A miracle had indeed happened. God saved his life through this doctor, but things did not end there. A big hospital bill was pending on his name, and he did not have enough money with him. That night revealed many realities about the people around him. All the VIP people, including the actors, refused to lend a help when he needed it the most. But then again, Manjula ma'am came to the rescue. She immediately transferred whatever she could to help him. He was really moved by this gesture. After all, she was just an English teacher who came to take a class. He was no one to her, not her son, not her family member. But still, she treated him as if it was her own son. Time went by. Jay recovered well and finally got the job in the ship. He worked hard and earned well and repaid the money that he owed to the people who helped him. And one day, he even met his wonderful Australian wife in that very same ship. Life is so funny, right? One day, it shows you a ticket out of Earth, and on another day, gives a Chennai guy an Australian wife. Now Jay is settled happily in Australia with a loving family and a great job. Jay's story teaches us that sometimes life doesn't go the way that you want it to be. It might make you realize that some things are not meant for you. But that doesn't mean that it is end of the road. Keep fighting hard. The things that are meant for you will always find its way. Have a good day.